Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So this one day before I start my meditation, I ask myself a question. How do I not give up when things getting challenged? How do I go through the struggling times? How do I react better when things getting difficult? So after meditation, I do my body scanning, and also I did my best to cooling down and also to not thinking in my subjective minds. After 20 to 30 minutes, I cool myself down and also I become quiet, and this is the best time for me to ask these questions and also help me to find the answers without bothering about my subjective minds. Why I keep asking these questions? So what's my values about struggling times? What actually means if I keep goes through the strugglings? So what actually struggling means from my life? So then I realized it's not about strugglings, it's about myself, or maybe the environments, how environments influence me. Also how I set up a value systems that I thinking what is good and also what is bad. So I keep thinking in a way from my perspective on struggling time. It's myself. So if I remove myself from these questions, then there will be no strugglings at all. Economies goes down, or when my business slows down, or I'm not able to make money, and also I find difficult if I creating a new products, or if I find difficult, or if I struggling with my business, which means people don't like the products, people don't buy my products, and also that I would feel like a failure. I would feel like a joke to the person that I care, maybe to my wife, or maybe to my family members, maybe to my friends, or maybe I just cannot go over myself. So it's actually not a business. It's actually your internal value systems. Internally, I think I'm bad. Internally, I compare myself to someone else. However, if this is only one person, it's me, or if I remove I from these questions, if I don't compare myself to others, or if I don't if I can get over myself, then there is no struggling at all. So that's something that I learned from the meditations. It told me like a different way to see things. So why do I ask that questions? Why that makes me feel like delicate, because I was getting offended by the things that I cannot control. If I ask that questions, like how I go through struggling time, that put me in a very bad situations. So like it put me in a trap of like I cannot get out of it. It's all about me, and also it's all about like how I don't love myself, and also it's about the things that I don't value myself. So I don't actually. It just put me into a way that I thinking or looking things, just looking at corners. So if I ask different questions, so it's all about the question itself. It really put me in a situation. So if after doing the meditation, it put me out of the bad loops. So it actually put me in a spot that I can look at the person who is asking that questions. What's that present state that he wants to be? So how do I go through struggling time? Ask different questions. For example, like just have a beginner's mind, or just stay curious to say, okay, I did this, and you get different results, instead of saying, okay, this is good or bad. It's saying something like, this is very interesting results. Let me try something else and see if I can get another feedback or some different results. That's a mindful way to approach the things that we actually wanted from our life. So don't value everything or anything as good or bad, because it's all compare others, and also it really depends on different situations and also different scenarios. So if you value everything good or bad, then you will get attached to the results yourself, and it will be very difficult to make decisions, and also you will find very subjective and also very biased when analyze situations. If you enjoy the process, for example, like how you approach the things that you're actually doing, it's all about just doing things without any expectations. You're curious, and also you exploring things, and you're just doing the present things. There's no good or bad results. It's just results. It's just a feedback that you're actually doing it from the action itself. If there's no good or bad results, then you will say, okay, result A is interesting, and let me try something else. Let's see if we can get different results. Is that because you believe it's bad, or is it because the information, or maybe the education, maybe the societies make you think that's the bad things? That's very interesting things to look at. So you have to recall all those experiences and to find out if it is just your value systems or it's just yourself, and to think that's a bad thing, that's a bad results. If you just let go of yourself or the things that you feel about, there's actually not good or bad results at all. And then you can approach things, you can feel free, and also you can feel free to exploring things and to experience much more. So then that will help you enjoy life much better, and also to enjoy process much better. When you just focus on results itself, and you value all those results because of your whatever societies or whatever educations or whatever experiences you had, and then that will put you in a situation that you feel anxious or you feel anxiety all the time. And everything that you're living in this world or you live in your life is all about experiences. It's about daily practice. It's about the experiences you had in this world. So no matter if it's poor or rich, no matter if it's happiness or sad, no matter what emotion that you experience on a daily basis, it's all experiences, right? So it's all there's nothing good or bad experiences. It's all just experiences itself. And you gain some feedbacks from the universe, the things that you trying, the things that you're working on, and you're getting some feedbacks. So don't label it as a good or bad because of other people's opinions or yourself or unconscious yourself to give you those to give you those signs, okay, to help you to let you analyze a good or bad. Then you just let go of those things and then treat everything as experiences and treat everything equally. So then that will help you also avoid getting too high because of the good feedbacks. Also help you avoid getting too depressed when you're getting bad feedbacks, or the good or bad feedbacks because of your value systems, or because so that meditation really can help you to find out the value systems and the systems. What things you value add. So what things that help you. So what things that actually let you unconscious to judge things, to thinking something's good or to thinking something's bad. I really afraid of being embarrassing, and also I'm really afraid of failures. If business goes down, that means actually I have to do something that I am uncomfortable, which is to get a job else, and also to expose my weakness. It actually make me anxious. So because I try to avoid it. This is how I value good or bad when about my business, and also about the things that I'm trying to approach. Especially if I learn anything new, if I do anything new, I'm so scared to that other people to make fun of me or to laugh about me. So that's why I avoid to explore a lot of things, and also that's also prevent me to try something new in the public, and also to communicate with people because I am afraid to say something stupid. All those things that let me unconscious to give a label for all the things, good or bad. Or if I sense some things that potentially make me to do some uncomfortable things, then I will think, oh, that's bad things. Or if I do something that embarrassing, or if I do something that's maybe just one person or few people make fun of me, then I will say, okay, that's a bad. So I will do everything I can to avoid it. That's how my value systems to value good things or bad things, and also that's how I value. So that's why I come up with the questions, how I go through the struggling times. I think the right way probably is just how I get over myself, how I learn to accept myself, to love myself. So internally to actually love myself and also accept myself, and then stay peace with myself. That I hate or trying to avoid is okay, and then that helped me to improve, and also help me to approach things without fears or without lacking feelings. So I also learned from that meditation sessions. So abundant feeling is really something that I really enjoy. I feel like very freedom, and also I feel like joyful is just because if I don't value good or bad things, then I will be free. So I will be free to try all kinds of things and to experience them more. So all those failure experiences that I think probably will be more memorable and also much more unique. So that's really helped me to open my mind about like the person who I am. So, and also opens minds about how or why I compete and also compare myself to everyone. So it's really about mindfulness, and also it's really about how I using the meditation to practice and also to sense it, to realize what kind of person who I am, and also what I feel of, and also what I enjoy. So it actually helped me become more me, and also helped me to be natural, just something that I really wanted. That's how the meditation can help me in specific ways. If you're interested to explore meditation practice, I would love to connect with you. And thanks for watching. I see you in the next videos.